So we are back live again for a Manchester United update. So after a great performance last night from the boys and from the manager putting in his stamp with this team, we are back live again to discuss about last night performance and some transfer activity surrounding the club. So according to reports that are coming out from the Athletic, that United will only sanction a loan signing. We are not signing anyone by paying a huge fee in the winter market. And this thing has been happening for a long time from back then to right now. So Morata is now been linked with Manchester United. So he's currently now with Atletico Madrid. And this is a report from Rob Dawson, ESPN. Alvaro Morata remains an option for United if Atletico Madrid are willing to listen to loan offers. If Atletico Madrid are willing to listen to loan offers, that's what Rob Dawson is saying. And Ten Hag has also told United he is frustrated that they could not secure the signing of Cody Gakpo, but remains hopeful a short-term replacement for Ronaldo can still be found in January. So, and two players from Atletico Madrid are now being linked with United. One is João Felix, and the other one is Alvaro Morata. And here is another report that suggests that United intention in January is to sign a short-term deal for an orthodox center forward, but could switch to a versatile forward instead if the right player becomes available for a reasonable price. This is another PR briefing from the club, according to me, man. They just now it is an orthodox center forward and versatile forward. What kind of statement is that from club? We are not signing anyone. It might be some signing like Igalo one that we signed back in 2022 in January market. That's the kind of player we are going to get. We are not going to get a better player. We are not signing Enzo Fernandez or even João Felix. Cody Gakpo is currently joining Liverpool, and we have to hold a big L on that one. He was linked with us since the summer transfer market to now, and he's now heading to Liverpool. That's a big L to both us, the fans, and to the club owners and the club hierarchy should hold this one. And also, United are now in talks with Daya for a new contract. And here is another report for a João Felix moves to United. 16 million for a João Felix on a loan would be too much for United, given that Atletico Madrid are insisting that there would be no option to buy included in that deal. Oi, oi, United man. This is another briefing from the club hierarchy. João Felix is of interest to United, but United are unwilling to meet Atletico Madrid demand. They want a loan fee of 8 million and also would want any suitor to pay Felix wages for the rest of the season, and in total the deal would cost about 16 million. So we don't have a 16 million money. We don't even have money to sign a player. Even in a loan, we can't even pay their wages. Oh, United man, and it's better that Glazers just decide to fuck off now. Just sell the club to someone who is at least ready to invest the money that club generates through the season. We just need an owner that is willing to invest the money that we actually generate from a physical year. We don't want any big investment from any owners like Roman Abramovich or the city one who are using their own money to build a club. We want a owner who just want to use our own money back to the club. These Glazers, man, Glazers. Nothing more on United. And for the last night performance from the boys, I think that was a brilliant performance. For the first 10 or 15 minutes, Forest started really well. I think they didn't create chances. But they did start really well. But after that, we got our foot on the game, and then we dominated the whole game from then to the 90th minute. First, a brilliant goal from sorry, a brilliant set piece from the United, move from training ground for the Rashford goal, and Rashford that finish from Rashford was really brilliant. And Rashford did had a brilliant game last night. And on a break, and for the second goal, Casemiro winning the ball back and starting the attack for United, and then he finds Bruno. Bruno really find Rashford, who made a brilliant run, and then Rashford with the great skill to go past player, and he finds Martial for the second goal. And I think the Forest keeper should have done better there in the second goal. And then it was a half time in the second half. It was a Fred goal again. Casemiro, he was brilliant yesterday. Him and Varane, I think they were the best players on the pitch. Him, Varane, and Rashford, these three were really brilliant. And Varane was taken out after 70th minute because 1 week ago he played a final for France, and now after 1 week later he was starting for us, and I think that shows the kind of player Varane is. I think is really that's really impressive from him. And Casemiro too had a. I think Casemiro was the best player on the pitch. And then it was a third goal again started from Casemiro, who won the ball back on forest box near the forest box, and then he find a brilliant vision pass to Fred, and who did finish there really well. Fred with a great finish and a great goal for Fred. And United were 3-0 up. And some of the stat for Casemiro against Forest: 104 touches, 100% aerial duels won, 28% final pass, 28 final passes, 13 passes into final, 7 duels won, 5 tackle made, 3 clearance, 3 chances created, 2 interception, 2 shot, 1 through ball, and 1 assist. He was brilliant yesterday. And so we need a backup striker, man. We can't rely on Martial and Rashford only. We need at least an option from a bench who can help us. So that these are the news so far coming out from the club, and Chelsea have communicated their willingness to pay Enzo Fernandez 105 million release clause. They are hoping to steal a march on their rival with MUFC and Liverpool keen on signing midfielder next summer. So, so according to the report from Brazilian journalist Bruno Andrade, had given Manchester United as a favorite for Enzo Fernandez, and, and Chelsea are also for a fight here for Enzo Fernandez. And a 16-year-old youngster is being closely followed by Barcelona and United. These are the report. And Bruno Fernandes with the interviewer statically, my first year was incredible, but I'm probably playing better now than even though I was getting fewer goals and assists. I am more involved in the game than I was back before. That's what Bruno Fernandes is saying, and I think I do agree with that. Sometimes he's so way too much. Sometimes he does try way too early, man, Fernandes. But other than that, since Ten Hag, I think I've seen a lot more improvement in Fernandes' game. In final third, he can do whatever he wants. He can try anything he wants in final third. Just I'm more worried when the ball is in the middle, or we have just won the ball back, and just when we are trying to start the attack, then he loses the ball, and that's my only problem with Fernandes. Other than that, I don't have any problem with him. He's been a brilliant player for us since his signing. I think he's been one of the best signing of the decade so far. Yeah, we can even debate with Ben Percy and Bruno on the same page, man. He had that impact on our team. The season we signed him, I think we made top four, and again next season again we make top four. That's a, that says a lot about the impact Fernandez has had with United, and United with the talk with De Gea, as I've told you before. Lingard, former United player who played yesterday, as just said, I just want to thank you for the warm welcome. Old Trafford will always be have a special place in my heart. And Rashford, I remember when he means Lingard left, he was a bit disappointed, but then that he couldn't play at Old Trafford to say goodbye to the fans. And but today, I feel like he managed to do it in a way. I am happy for him. That's what Rashford is saying on behalf of Jesse Lingard there. So, so 2 hours ago, a news break out that United intention in January is to sign a short-term deal for an orthodox center forward, but could switch to a versatile forward. What is the difference between an orthodox forward and a versatile forward? That's some PR words from the club, man. That's some PR. This is PR bullshit. They are not even willing to pay a 16 million loan fee for Jao Felix. I think they think that is way too much money for him. But there would be no option to buy included in that deal. Oh, there are two different things. 16 million is the first one, and then Atletico are trying to include there will be a no option to buy in any deal. Jao Felix decide to move Felix to have interest to move to MAFC. I think we do have two players from that Portugal squad. I think one is Diego Dallo and Bruno Fernandes. I think that might also be the reason João Felix is interested to join United. And then one more attacker that is also been reported by I think one of the most reliable source, and that is the Athletic. Athletic are as reliable as anyone. I think they are the more reliable one than Fabrizio. Nowadays he's more like a Daily Mail and Sun kind of a journalist. I think the only reliable source from for the United is the Athletic. Some close to United felt that Glazer will sanction spending if they were not going to be around to have pick the up the tab. This means that we are we should be we could still have Glazers as our owner for the next season. So, so United are also trying to offer Rashford a new contract, and this could be a new long-term contract too. Because Ten Hag is obsessed with the player and is one of the key player of his project. And here is a report from Simon Stones that Tipe has been mentioned a few times as a kind of striker United are trying to sign next month. So MAFC has only conceded 4 goals this season with Rafael Varane in the pitch. That's some brilliant stat for Varane. The impact he has. I think this season Varane has been brilliant, man. This season Varane is Champions League Varane. Last season Varane was man injured Varane, hospitalized Varane. He was injured more often than not. This season I think he's as good as anyone. Rafael Varane, I think he's as good as Martinez and even Casemiro. These three have been brilliant for us this season. And from Athletic, the decision has now been made that only loans are affordable in January for United. This is from the Athletic, and these are the reports so far. So Patrice Evra, who was with Amazon for the last night game, just said that Casemiro is the heart of this team. It took long for him to start. I remember at the beginning of the season, every fan didn't understand why Casemiro wasn't starting, but now you can see Evran Casemiro. He's the player who has won 5 Champions Leagues, so I am not surprised about this performance. I do agree with that, both of them. So back in then, when we signed Casemiro, I thought, uh, even I said that I think this is more likely a retirement FC planning from United. Just we do sign Bastian Schweinsteiger. I think he had a good performance with us, but Schweinsteiger, Cavani, Ronaldo, they were all here for retirement packages, and I thought when we signed Casemiro, I thought he would be the same, but I think I have to hold my hand up and I have to say I think I have been wrong. I have been proved wrong, man. Casemiro so far. Uh, Malaysia, and now let's move to player rating. First, let me find out who was starting and who came off the bench. And just wait a second. Now it's time for player rating now. Player rating for United game. So the lineup was United. This is the lineup United. So let's go with the lineup for Australia. One Wisaka, Rafael Varane, Luxo, who started as a centre back, left side centre back, then Malacia, Casimiro, Ericsson, Anthony, Fernandez, Rashford, and Martial. So and the players that came off the bench were Maguire, Fred, Tony Van de Beek, Anthony Langa, Alejandro Garnacho. So let's go with the lineup. I think he had nothing to do with this game, whole game. I think maybe 2 or 3 times he had been called off and he did well. So I think he will get it. And he too, he had the clean sheet too. He, I will go with 8 out of 10 for Daya. One Pisaka. I think One Pisaka really had a great game. So again, I will go 8 out of 10 for him. 8 for him. Varane, I think he was brilliant. Colossal Varane. Champions League Varane. So I have to go with 9 out of 10. Luxor, I think he had a pretty good game. I was really impressed by him. So for Luxor, okay, I think very well. Good football team, goal, dog, we could have two assists last time because of that Anthony, if that Anthony goal it, and if that Martial goal it, second goal, and third goal, he could have two assists. And Fernandes is good performance from so the game, Martial, he had a good game. I think I will give it with a goal. It had some good touches, good shoulder play. I think it did give it for Eric and Bruno. With Martial starting, Fernandes looks like it is well, even in this the way they are wants to set up his team. Martial, if I can clear Martial, I will do this. For Martial, I have to go with 7 out of 10 to be quick better. So I want to clear the rotation. But when it is so quick, then I have to do what to do for over really good 5 out of 10 after paired with that goal. Then he had a he always done with the ball. Mr. Ron is really, really good for us. Mr. Ron is the police that there he is not starting for us for a longer time. It could be a good squad player. So that goal only, I will go with 7 out of 10 for him. Ronnie Van de Beek, good, good spell, a good trying to look up the play well, doing okay. Really started. Whenever he has got the ball and everyone is excited, what will he do next? So I think he have to go with the side of the big guy. He is so good at he is so good to get without really started for a first possible with the first team, but he start for a first the first game he was started he started it was a goal of a 12 or a goal a big goal in the and after that he has been this season this is it's not having a great season to me but I think looking at his age I think he could for this season second season he could learn a lot from this season and might be ready for the next season so I hope he really does well for us or for anyone. So for Ilanga, I have to go with 6.5 out of 10. That's it. And I take Ten Hag. I think Ten Hag gets 9 out of 10. Because that I thought business that I can he did. I think without Domine and Megura, we started to look for, we really had a, I think he was trying something with Luxor, and I think he got what he was trying. I think we can see what he was trying with Luxor. He was trying to see if Luxor can play as a center back or not. That's good. You can try sometimes with that also, I think with Joe Maguire still on the bench and no Lindelof, so dominant. We do have to start for our zero today. Today we did start for the game and now we have to look forward to that. So I think also the way he when the game was done and dusted with the timing to take out Martial, even Rashford, even Casemiro, even Varane, that was impressive at the timing. We just want to keep them fresh for the next game. And the next game is just 2 days away from today. So that was a good decision from Ten Hag. So I have to give it as a 9 out of 10. That's it for today. If anything gets out, you got to say that's it. I will be back live. So here is our series total loan package is close to 22 million for 6 months. If United have to cooperate with that's what Raptor from ESPN is saying. Yes, they need to pay 1 billion for in the Chelsea, United and Liverpool are in the race for Enzo Fernandez. So according to Rob Dawson from ESPN, now reporting that United did not get an official bid for Cody Gakpo because they could not match the financial package offered by Liverpool. That's what he says. According to Rob Dawson too, that's another news. And I had told United that he is frustrated by the way very frustrated they could not secure the signing of Cody Gakpo, but remains hopeful of short-term replacement for Ronaldo can still be found in January. So these are the news so far regarding Manchester United. Yeah, this debate to this debate sources are this is another news to source from doctors and sources told yesterday that Joao Felix is level to leave Real Madrid, but the Spanish club would demand a significant loan fee plus an agreement to cover his wages, which could take the total package to close to 22 billion. That's it. And also, United have all but ruled out Vinicius just another week after looking at forward program website is summer, but Alvaro Morata remains an option. Atletico are willing to listen to loan offers. So but we turn to January. We don't make signings in January option. The last good signing was a Bruno Fernandes. That's it. All that I can remember. Body Digalo, Bruno Fernandes. We don't make that many signings in January market. So that's it for today. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to my channel. I will the earliest for the certificate. I will do that.